Do you pay attention to any of the stuff that he posts on Instagram? Like I know last night he posted something going off on Keith Thurman, which I felt like was random. But I don't know if Keith said something about him recently or not. But he kind of lashed out at Keith Thurman. Do you see that? Do you pay attention to any of that stuff?
I don't really pay attention to it, but you know what? A friend of mine texts me for some reason, odd reason. He texts me this, and I'm like, oh, okay. It doesn't matter, you know. It's a part of his personality, and if that's how he wants to promote himself, that's fine. It doesn't bother me. And you know, we have a fight, and that's where I'm gonna do all my talking, and my fists are gonna talk for me. You know, and that's just the way I see it. He's a great fighter. He just has his own style outside of the ring, which I don't have a problem with. I met him. I bumped into him a few times in the past, and you know, we greeted each other respectfully. So you know, I don't have a problem with him. I just know his style. You know, it's just about knowing the character in each person.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the reason why I asked about it, the Instagram post, is just because I know a couple days ago, maybe it was last week or something like that. He posted, I think it was a screenshot of his phone of his blocked list, and the first four names on his block list were Floyd Mayweather.
No
Now,
way.
yeah. Actually, the first four names were Floyd Mayweather, and then the next four were Baby Mama number one, number two, number three, and number four. So, which is kind of funny. But it seems like clearly it seems like his relationship with Floyd is at an interesting crossroads right now. I would say, not the first time. But I do know you have a good relationship with Floyd. Obviously, you were signed to him at one point, and you've known him for how long have you known Floyd now?
You know what? I've known Floyd. We've met Floyd when I was 8 years old, no, 9 years old.
Oh.
And I've always seen him around the gym, but you know, I never really conversated with him besides when I was, I want to say 14, 15.
Hmm.
Yeah, 14 and 15, and I see him every now and then. And then I signed with him when I was 19, but I also, I mean, every now and then, from the point when I was 15, I would say hello to him. You know, we see him.
Hmm.
I don't know if he remembers that or if he doesn't, but I would say hello, and that was it. He probably just saw me as a fan, which I was.
Hmm.
Uh, and then I knew him better when I was 18. Signed with him when I was 19, and you know, we've maintained a good relationship. I respect him as a fighter, as a person, as a friend, and you know, it's. I'm gonna invite him to the fight. Hopefully, he can make it out. You know, it's gonna be a fun event, and you know, Broner's young. That's the thing. I mean, he's my age, but he seems much younger.
Hmm.
You know, I just matured young at a young age.
Hmm.
That's probably all it is, man. It's just, you know.
Yeah, but either way, I think it's safe to like you've probably had a relationship with Floyd longer than Adrien has. I think that's safe to say, right? Pretty much.
For
I
sure,
mean,
without a doubt. Now
yeah,
I knew I was already hanging out with Floyd when before Broner even became champion. Before, you know,
right.
he was just champion Cincinnati,
Mhm.
and a talented young fighter. But um, you know, I mean, the one lives in Las Vegas, the other one lives in Cincinnati. So I mean, they can't be seeing that much of each other, and we would see each other very often. You know,
Right. Well,
he
clearly,
just probably wants more attention.
well, I was about to say clearly they're not seeing much of each other because Adrian was complaining that Floyd hasn't called him since last year. So.
That's the thing, man. Like, I mean, sometimes, you know, in friendships, you know, when we see each other, we get to hang out, and you know, as long as they know you're good, you get what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
I mean, at least that's the way I see it. You know what I mean? Sometimes, well, but who knows? Everyone has a different perspective on friendship.
Well, I do know that Floyd actually showed up to your fight with Manny Pacquiao
Yeah,
when you guys fought. So, like I said, I do know you guys have a relationship.
and he liked the fight. He liked the fight. He told me, he was like, Jesse, you fought well, man.
Oh, he
So that
told
was
you that?
cool. Yeah, it was cool coming from him.
Nice,
Yeah, man.
nice. That's good
Yeah, I mean,
respect.
it made me feel real good that he said it.
I don't know if he saw what Adrian posted, but I'm sure someone probably called him and told him about what Adrian posted. Are you expecting a visit from Floyd possibly during training camp, maybe to check in on you, see how you're looking ahead of the fight?
I doubt it. I doubt it. I'll invite him out, and if he wants to come, he's more than welcome. He knows that. But I think that he'll make it out to the fight, though. I hope he would. I'm gonna invite him, and hopefully he makes it out. You know, it's always nice to have him there. I mean, we are friends, And you know, who I mean, I know Floyd loves boxing, so I hope that he would find it entertaining to come out.
That's what's up. Well, I do have one last question, but I'm just going to change the subject on you. But before I ask that, is there anything else you want to let the fans know about April
There's a few
21st?
fighters that I'm going to invite to the fight. I'm expecting Julio Cesar Chavez to make it out.
Oh wow.
And I'm going to invite Evander Holyfield. I've always been a huge fan, and I'm going to invite him out. Hopefully, he can make it.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you're definitely going to see some great future champs there. Not to mention Mike McCullum. So you know, everyone in New York, we'll see you April 21st, and yeah, we hope to have those great legends there present.